Heads. 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 Heads.
There is an art to the building up of suspense,
Heads.
though it can be done with luck alone.
Heads.
The law of probability, it has been awfully asserted, is something to do with the proposition that if six monkeys were
Heads.
game, were they?
Are you?
Game. The law of averages, if I've got this right, that means if six monkeys were to be thrown up in the air, that they would land on their tails about as often as they'd land on their
Heads. I'm afraid it's not your day.
I'm afraid it is.
Heads. Yes?
What?
I thought you
I think we can say we made some headway.
You think so?
I think we can say that.
I think we can say he made us look ridiculous.
We played it close to the chest, of course.
Question and answer. Old ways are the best. He was scoring us off all down the line.
He cut us on the wrong foot once or twice, perhaps, but I thought we gained some ground. He might have had the edge.
Hardly a leading question between us. Half of what he said meant something else, and the other half didn't mean anything at all. And finally, one direct question, which might have led somewhere, and led in fact to his illuminating claim to tell a hawk from a handsaw.
When the wind is southerly,
And the weather's clear.
and when it isn't, he can't.
He's at the mercy of the elements. Does that look southerly?
It doesn't look southerly. What made you think so?
I didn't say I think so. Could be northerly for all I know.
I wouldn't have thought so.
Well, if you're gonna be dogmatic.
Wait a minute. We came from roughly south according to a rough map.
I see. Wow. Which way did we come in? Roughly.
And the morning sun would be easternly. I think we can assume that.
That it's morning?
If it is, the sun is over there. For instance, that would be northern. On the other hand, if it's not morning and the sun is over there, That would still be northerly. To put it another way, if we came down from there and it is morning, the sun would be up there. And if it is actually over there and it's still morning, the sun would be up there. We must have come from there. And if that is southerly, and the sun is really over there, and then it's the afternoon. However, if none of these is the case,
Why don't you go and have a look?
pragmatism. Is that all you have to offer? You seem like you have no conception of where we stand. You won't find the answer written down for you in a bowl of a compass. I can tell you that. Besides, you can never tell from this far north. It's probably dark out there.
I merely suggest the position of the sun, if it is out, would give you a rough idea of the time. Alternatively, the clock, if it is on, would give you a rough idea of the position of the sun. I forget what you're trying to establish.
I'm trying to establish the position of the wind.
There isn't any wind.
In that case, the origin traces to its source, and it might give us a rough idea of which way we came in, which might give us a rough idea of south for further reference.
It's coming up through the floor. That can't be south, can it?
That's not a direction. Lick your toe and wave it around a bit.
No, I think you'd have to lick it for me.
I'm prepared to let the whole matter drop.
Or I could lick yours, of course.
No, thank you.
I'll even wave it around for you.
What in God's name is the matter with you?
I'm just being friendly.
Where are you going?
We already have an entry here,
You fled for him before?
and always have had. I come and go as I please.
You're evidently a man who knows his way around.
I've been here before.
We're still trying to find our feet.
I should concentrate on not losing your heads.
Do you speak from knowledge?
Precedent.
You've been here before.
And I know which way the wind is blowing.
The truth is, we value your company. We have been left so much to our own devices.
We pledged our identities secure in the conventions of our trade, that someone would be watching, and then, gradually, no one was.
No criticism, only a matter of taste. Well, let's say we made up for it.
Uncertainty is a normal state. You're nobody special.
But for God's sakes, what are we supposed to do?
Relax. Respond. That's what people do.
But we don't know what's going on,
You can't go through life questioning your situation at every turn.
or what to do with ourselves.
You know why you're here at least.
We don't know how to act.
Act natural.
We only know what we're told, and that's little enough. And for all we know, it isn't even true. All this strolling about is getting too arbitrary by half.
For all anyone knows, nothing is. One acts on assumptions. What do you assume?
Ha! It's all beginning to make sense.
Think. In your head. Now think.
expect?
Something. Someone. Nothing. Are you hungry?
No? Are you?
No. Do you remember that coin?
No?
I think I lost it.
What coin?
I don't remember exactly.
Oh, that coin. Clever.
I don't remember how I did it.
It probably comes natural to you.
Yeah, I have a showstopper there.
Do it again.
We can't afford it.
Yes. One must think of the future.
It's the normal thing.
To have one. One is, after all, having it all the time. Now, and now, and now.
It could go on forever. Well, forever, I suppose. Do you ever think of yourself as actually dead, lying in a box with a lid on it?
No.
Nor do I, really. It's silly to get depressed by it. I mean, one thinks of it like being alive in a box. One keeps forgetting to take into account the fact that one is dead, which should make all the difference, shouldn't it? I mean, you'd never know you were in a box, would you? It'd be just like being asleep in a box. Not that I'd like to sleep in a box, mind you. Not without any air. I mean, you'd wake up dead for a start, and then where would you be? Apart from inside a box. That's the part I don't like, frankly. That's why I don't like it. Because you'd be hopeless, wouldn't you? Stuffed in a box like that. I mean, you'd be in there forever. Even taking into account the fact that you're dead, it isn't a pleasant thought. Especially if you're dead, really. Ask yourself, if I asked you straight off, I'm going to stuff you in this box, would you rather be alive or dead? Naturally, you'd prefer to be alive. Because life in a box is better than no life at all, I expect. You'd have a chance at least. You could lie there thinking, well, at least I'm not dead. In a minute, someone's going to come, bang on the lid, and tell you to come out. Hey, you, what's your name? Come out of there.
You don't have to flog it to death.
I wouldn't think about it if I were you. You'd only get depressed. Eternity is a terrible thought. I mean, when is it going to end?
Death followed by eternity. The worst of both worlds. It is a terrible thought. Are you there?
Where?
A flying start.
Is that you?
Yes?
How do you know?
Oh, for God's sakes.
We're not finished then?
Well, we're here, aren't we?
Are we? I can't see a thing.
You can still think, can't you?
I think so.
You can still talk.
What should I say?
Don't bother. You can feel, can't you?
Ah, there's life in me yet.
What are you feeling?
A leg. Yes, it feels like my leg.
How does it feel?
Dead.
Dead?
I can't feel a thing.
Give it a pinch. Ow!
Sorry.
Well, we can move, of course. Change direction, rattle about. But our movement is contained within a larger one that carries us along inexorably as the one and current. But why? Was it all for this?
Who are you?
We are Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. That's enough. No, it's not enough to be told so little. To such an end, and still, finally, to be denied an explanation.
Couldn't we just stay put? I mean, no one is gonna come on and drag us off. They'll have to wait. We're still young, fit. We've got years.
No, not for us. No, not like that. Dying is not romantic, and death is not a game which will soon be over. Death is not anything. Death is not. It's the absence of presence, nothing more. and the endless time of never coming back. A gap you can't see, and when the wind blows through it, it makes no sound.
All right then, I don't care. I've had enough. To tell you the truth, I'm relieved.